Good evening. Welcome to Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Glad to have you back. I'm here to do my latest book review. It's Friday. Weekend is here. If you have not, please subscribe Robert's Reading Room and Reviews to my YouTube channel. I just want to say this book, if I must say, is one of the best memoir biography I've ever read. It's inspirational. It talks about a lot of things, and I'm talking about Will, the biography of Will Smith, written by him and Mark Manson. This book right here, whew, this is a read. I just want to say it opens up with his father, his brother Harry. His father's making him and Harry build a wall. The height is 12 feet. And they're making concrete. They have to lay the bricks. And they are, Will and his brother, well, mainly Will is upset because that's a lot. 12 feet. Whew. His father broke it down and was like, don't worry about the wall. Just worry about laying that one perfect brick. And when he breaks it down and talk about it, I was like, oh wow. And even Will's, oh wow, got it. Basically, what you take from that is we live life, we have obstacles, challenge, just sometimes overwhelmed. Certain things are not working out. That one brick is like you have problems. You deal with that one problems at a time. You have several problems. You deal with it one time. And then this book goes to talk about his mom and his father and what his father's doing to his mom and how he just felt like he didn't protect his mom and things. I just want to say, the way I connected with him with this book is the love he have for his grandmother. I do too. I did. My grandmother's no longer here. Love my mom, but my grandmother was like the one who I spent most of my childhood growing up into adult. So I connected with him when he talked about Gigi and their time together and everything. I have much respect because he was so vulnerable in this book. He talked about the relationship he had with girls and crying and that part in this book where he just came off tour and he just knew his girlfriend had done wrong. He knew it, and when he got home and his mom and he just you just have to read the book. You will understand what I'm talking about. Not doing spoilers, but I do want to talk about things, certain things within this book. I want to talk about Jada. I am, but Willow, how she became an entertainer, and I whip my hair to the back. I whip my hair. You know the song. I do not have the copyrights to that, but you know, um, and how she was blowing up and he was like pushing her to keep going, keep going, keep going, and she was like, dad, I don't want to be, I'm tired, I don't want to do it no more. And she did what she did. As a parent, when your kids say they don't want to do anything, you need to listen to them. And that falls back, I guess the reason why he was doing that was because of when he wanted to be the rapper. He got with Jazzy Jeff, and he told his mom. His mom was like, "No, you going to college." So him and his Mom and dad came into agreement to let him go to school. Let him not go to school. Let him try to do this rap for a year. If you don't make it big, you go on to college. And if you read this book, you know how that turned out. I love the part where he's scooping up ice and listen to the radio because he want to listen to the top 10, and he's scooping ice and it's don't got down to number one, and what happened there. I love how he said when he did an interview with Oprah on Apple. If you have not checked it out, um, believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. And another point I want to talk about was when Jaden was doing the filming for the Karate Kid, and how the flight, I want to say it was in Brazil somewhere, and they was flying back to go to one of Trey's game. And I was like, that's just so exhausting. That's one thing I take from this book is that whew, when you're a celebrity and you're in the business, it's very hard work. All that traveling and just the flights, 20 hours or more, whatever. It's crazy. It really is. I want to talk about also how he talks about when he got with Jada and the, what is it, 4 months, the sex 4 times a day. I'm like, whoa. I don't see it, but okay, if that's what you, whew, I think a heart attack. you know, I'm just speaking. And about Muhammad Ali when he wanted him to play him, and he was afraid, and he was like, no, he don't want to do that. What touched me about this book was when he was talking about when he met Manson Mandela, and how they formed this relationship, and how he wanted him to come back over to Africa to see him, and he never did. And then what happened to him? He passed and everything. That was sad to me. The whole Quincy, he owned. I would say he probably owed Quincy for his success for career for as an actor. You know, him and Jazzy Jeff. Was the first group to win a Grammy for hip hop. This book is so inspirational. It's inspiring. It's so much. He talk about racism, how he is in the movie theater and he see a skinhead just laughing at his movie Men in Black, and how he was like, wow, that 40th birthday party with Jada. I was like, why she acting like that? If only somebody would do that for me. Mm, mm, mm. And then he said on Oprah that they wasn't separated. I guess the way he put it was they was on both their spiritual journey, and then he did go on that journey, and I just don't see going on a journey where you can't talk for 14 days. You have to be silent. That's crazy. I would go crazy. But you never know what you could do when you put in that situation. Um, in the ending, I feel like it was so much more he wanted to say he could have said, but he didn't. He had to wrap it up because, as you can see, this is a thick book. It's over 400 plus pages. So I feel like he's going to hopefully write another book. I would love to read it, especially after what happened in the Oscars. I don't condone violence, but I just wonder reading this book and thinking back what happened at the Oscars. Did he do that because of what his father put his mother through and did to her? I don't know, but Jada, she a tough woman. I feel like she could have handled that. I felt like if he had a real issue, he should have done that not on TV at that moment, because that was a big night for him and Will Packer. And it was like, when you think about that Oscars again, you're gonna just think about that slap. They already don't see minority, don't want minority in those categories. That's why I really don't even watch them because I feel like it's not right. I'm gonna leave it right there. Again, Will, and the way this art came, fear to love art. I love the saying that his grandmother Gigi said, stop trying to be God, trust God. Until next time, thanks for watching. If you read this, please drop comments. Let me know what you thought about the book. I would like to hear from you again. Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Until next time, good night.